Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Welcome, Vladimir.
For a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds.
Please don't knock the activator out of my Jerry Curl juice.
All the talk. Now comes the war.
Got my Jimmy hat on.
Ring
and now I'm just going to go ahead and state that you should keep all your punches on or above my penis at all times. Thank you. Let's have a clean break. Come out fight.
Going to do his job. Vladimir Klitschko's. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Vladimir Klitschko has shown that he is a complete, well-rounded boxer puncher. I mean, just look at his combination punching alone, Teddy.
Yeah, and the key there is the jab. I mean, he uses that jab to set everything up. You know, sometimes he paws with it a little bit, but he's always keeping you busy. And most important, he's always controlling range until it's time to drop the hammer, the right hand.
A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Vladimir Klitschko's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Nowhere close that punch by Vladimir Klitschko. How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Defensively, I'm assuming the taller fighter in this matchup tonight really has to be conscious of protecting his body, Teddy.
You know, Joe, that's a great point. We think about the taller guy only being vulnerable to the chin as the shorter man gets in, but if you're tall, there's a lot of long and usually lean body to attack.
Everybody knows Vladimir Klitschko wants to do that right there. The jab, the straight, typically the win. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Oh, that's a... Oh! Oh, that's beautiful stuff, Teddy. That is beautiful work with that combination to score the knockdown.
Well, that's the benefit of putting them together. One sets up the other one.
Nice.
Well, that's the best noise he could ever hear. The bell to end that
round.
I'm
dripping. I'm so moist. So moist.
Lucky the bell rang when it did.
But it's little consolation to him because guess what? There's still plenty of bells, and they're not the church bells ringing in his head.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And now he scores with that left to the body. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Good looking uppercut that time. Well-placed hook there. Nice combo by Vladimir Klitschko. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Johnson. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Trying to take away the wheels, going to the body with the double jab. Johnson's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to cover up that gut. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Solid right by Vladimir Klitschko. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Able to dismiss that body shot. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Vladimir Klitschko's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
That hook was well off the mark. Comes across with a hook up top. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Johnson's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Right on the lip. Oh, and there you go.
Good shot.
He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. One, two, three, four, five. Johnson's now getting back up off the canvas. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Gets rid of that body shot. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Meldrick Johnson, big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying. Falling like a sack of potatoes.
Oh.
One,
Okay.
two, three,
My opinion is
four, five,
Yes.
7,
get up, bitch. Nah, just stay down there. Let's get feel.
No, my penis needs to fall down. I'll see you again.
and this round comes, and it's all
Good fight.
over. Meldrick Johnson's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. Vladimir. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore. Opening round scheduled for 10.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Well, we know where the infighter wants to be, but how does he get there?
Well, you better pick the right vehicle. I think all-terrain would work here. Four-wheel drive. You want to make sure that you're durable. You want to make sure that you bring your feet with you. You got that traction working. You got the jab. The windshield wipers going a little bit so you can clear your way and see your way.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Johnson. Good defense, just covering up down low. Bernard Hopkins is showing that he's got some defense of his zone. He got away from that punch. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Meldrick Johnson.
Get inside.
And now he's targeting upstairs. That's a big right hand there. Johnson's defense has failed him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He goes down for the first time.
1, 2.
Bernard Hopkins finding a way to dig deep into that reservoir of will and energy and strength, getting up, beating the count. Bernard Hopkins is scoring with that right hand. Johnson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
As we move ahead.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Hopkins is just coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his...
There it is! Bernard Hopkins, the victim of a solid power shot. Hopkins goes down.
2, 3, 4. Come on. 5. Get to your feet. 6.
Hopkins is up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Combination to the head. Solid. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
4, 5, 6.
He beats the count again. Teddy, I've heard you say it time and time again. Too tough for his own good.
Well, this is the case. This is the kind of fighter that really needs a trainer to look out for. Because a lot of fighters, they look out for themselves. They get hurt, they get themselves out of there one way or the other. Not this guy.
Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
A well-placed left hand up top. That's good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight build-up. Lands a big hook. Teddy, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Johnson's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
There's a straight right hand. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Meldrick Johnson's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Hopkins is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. How about that left hand? non-stop energy from both guys in this round. The final minute is here. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. Did you see that? Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
7, 8.
Start of round number 4. Johnson's accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
Hopkins is not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes the guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
Piercing jab. Bernard Hopkins going old school there. B-hop with your basic 1-2. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Johnson's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Hopkins, his defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Oh, and a big right hand. Big shot he just scored with. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah. And how the saying go, things change. Skinny dude, but the flow is the size of Ving range. Pennies for my dogs add up. I hope you bring change. I know these haters ain't want me to see my wings raise. Flowing shoes, polish it. Rappers, I demolish it. I done lost my mind in need of a psychologist. There's a careless back when I was still in colleges. And now the boy be in London, Theophilus. It's tough trying to end up on the pay route. The flow is medium rare, now bring the steak out. This is my medium here, see how it plays out. They all bugging me, I gotta pull a raid out. Using it sparingly forever, will they cherish me before I black out? Introduce my moment of clarity. I'm not the same, style change, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. I take life so slow.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Kenny Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweights. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Frost turning into a star in this sport. Why? Because he has power, the one thing that people want to see. What should we expect to see of that power early on?
Well, whether or not he's fighting a tricky guy tonight, can he come up with a device, a way to take that power and get it to the target?
Use your feet.
Yo, what's up? Yeah. All right, I got my Jimmy hat. Let's have ourselves a nice, clean fight. Please keep all punches on or above my penis at all times. Thank you. Come out swinging.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore. Little get-to-know-you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Blocks away that headshot. Is being an infighter just as much a mentality as it is a physical strategy and style?
Yeah, I think it's a confidence. I think it's an identity that you embrace. That this is my home, and this is where I'm going to go live. This is what I do for a living.
A headshot blocked. Johnson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Solid right by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield with a block. Johnson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Halfway through round number 1. Good-looking right hand after he got hit.
Stay away from
Holyfield's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Johnson's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Good double jab by Johnson. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Johnson's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. Well, he doesn't look like he's in too good a shape as we come to the end of this round.
And you know, the corner has a decision to make here. Not just to tell him to go out there and move your head, but whether or not they should stop this fight.
That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Each man able to land an uppercut.
Move your head.
Solid hook upstairs. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Johnson. Nice strike after catching one by Evander Holyfield.
Come on, kid.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Solid right hand lands from Meldrick Johnson. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. A shooting right hand by Johnson. Good combination to the body. Evander Holyfield's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Oh, good exchange there. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
Good two-punch combo by Johnson. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Goes up top with a right hand. Right to the body. street. And round number 3 is underway. Evander Holyfield's proving to be elusive. Johnson's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing.
That's where you want to be.
Nice block by Johnson. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Meldrick Johnson.
You're still not moving.
Evander Holyfield's hit up top hard. Great work offensively landing that combination by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting their hands follow.
Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Evander Holyfield. Well, he goes to the gut with the right hand. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Johnson, oh, a big shot.
Good shot.
For him. And he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
2.
Johnson's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Good step back counterpunch there. Little head knocking with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Johnson's got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. 10 seconds to go in this 3rd round. And another jab comes in by Johnson.
Deep breath.
Start of round number 4. Holyfield's well-skilled plan has earned him every round on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, he hasn't always been the aggressor, but he's definitely been the more effective puncher, landing the clean shots.
A solid uppercut by Evander Holyfield. Johnson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's coming out to fight this round after being knocked out in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. We want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Good looking counterpunch.
Nice work, nice work.
Holyfield's combination punching is working well here. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Evander Holyfield. Johnson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Johnson.
Come on, kid, focus. There you go.
10 clicks of the talk.
Do that again.
Doubling up that jab, it serves him well to the body. And that's the end of round 4.
Don't worry.
Johnson's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
job on the two-punch combo by Johnson. Well placed, straight right hand. Johnson's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Johnson.
Keep those hands up.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. What impact from that uppercut by Meldrick Johnson.
Uppercuts on the inside.
Double jab by Evander Holyfield. Scores up top with a left.
Head movement, head movement.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Scored well with that right-handed Meldrick Johnson. Boy, another solid round for him. Teddy, this is one of the best displays of precision punching we've ever seen.
And if precision had a relative, had a cousin, guess who it would be? It would be timing, because the timing has been perfect and has allowed him to be so precise.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Johnson. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
A solid, true uppercut by Meldrick Johnson.
Defense, one defense.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Very accurate two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Big shot there. And he crashes to the canvas once again.
Good mic, good mic.
He's gotten up before. What about this time?
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Johnson's rising back up. That takes some guts. Solid counter punch by Johnson. Holyfield's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Johnson's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
And yet another big shot comes in. He goes down, and he doesn't look good at all. Meldrick Johnson's going to need a minor miracle to survive this.
He's going to need a great will and desire to survive it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And there's the bell. He is saved by the bell. Oh, boy, boy, Teddy, he's in a world of hurt now, only 60 seconds in front of him.
And you know what? Less than 60 seconds. It took him 5 seconds to get him on that stool. So right now, they can't concentrate just on telling him things, and he needs to be told why he got hit. But they got to get ice on him, and they got to, right now, they have to revive him.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. He missed with that headshot. Both men digging in with uppercuts. Oh, things opened up, and he was able to place the right. What a big shot.
Ooh,
Roll
nice
the
shot.
scorecards out. Meldrick Johnson's down and looks to be out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sit up. 8,
Good fight.
9, 10.
It's over. The fight is over. Evander Holyfield's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
One day I'll be a better man.